ba doo doo. All right, have I got a doo poo to show you poo? This game's called Faith. I paid $2 for it, but you can get it for free. It's off of itch.io, which is a really cool. I don't know if you ever check it out, but it's a cool. Whoa, this music's scary from Final Fantasy IX. It's a place people put their games. They put their indie games there. It's really easy for them to do it. And I've actually played some interesting horror games there. I played this one called... Shoot, what was the name of it? You explored a house, but the house would change. It was pretty freaky. The ending was kind of whatever, but the part leading up to it was pretty neat. I really liked all that. Alright, just put on the headphones. I wonder if there's going to be any bloody music in this game. Maybe. Alright, let's check it out. Thank you, Final Fantasy IX. Alright, so this game's called Faith. I don't know anything about it. Begin. There's no writing music. It's I don't know about music for this. Let's put your chat up higher. Can you take my chat higher? So, that looks like Latin to me, eh? Catechismus? No, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Let's see. Infinitus instruction. Extra. Abitus. Extras. Okay, so they don't change. Cool. Instructions. Use these ones. Or you can use a D-pad. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. I wonder if is there not going to be music? We might have to listen to our own music in the background. And get an apple. Will the apple be good? There goes the apple. Okay, I'm going to press escape. Nope. Enter. Nope. Space. You can hold up your cross. Face demons and cast them out with a space key. Bah. Blow. Blow. You have to face them. Gotcha. Extras and exit. Alright. I think we're good to go here. Did I buy a Christian game? I don't know. I have no idea what this game is about. What do you think of this camera style? Looks like my teeth are gray. It's kind of gross looking. I kind of prefer this for horror. And then that. But how do I make it so my skin isn't white? Oh, I don't want to be... Whoa, I like how that sort of distorts everything. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Give me the red skin. Alright, that kind of works. Brightness up. Well, it's really screwing with my camera. Gives it a really nice horror look. Bye-bye. Ooh. Red skin. It's like sort of glitch video. Alright. Wonderful. Begin, shall we? I guess we'll keep the we'll keep some music ready just in case. I feel like there might not be any. Okay, we'll have it at the ready. Just in case. Alright, let's start playing some Faith. Do you got the faith? Begin. Back. Huh? New game. Continue. Sure. I guess there's no music. I don't think there is. Alright, we'll put some on. How's that? Loud enough for you? Kind of suits it. Alright, I guess we're going out to the woods. Fighting the demons. This is very fitting. The deer ran away from you. Will this stop it? Across? The song is perfect. I love that effect. Go away, the power of Christ will win. I'm just gonna keep going straight up. I don't think I need to go to the sides or anything. Oh, there we go. Look at that house. Very orange. I like the horizontal lines and the way that they are gradient. It's locked. It's not a typing game. Like a lot of these games are. You know, a lot of typing open door, closed door. A lot, but see, the frustrating thing about those games is, oh, you're not gonna let me walk around the house, you jerks. Is usually there's a whole lot of, Jeremy! This game's called Faith. In a lot of those games with all the typing, there's always a problem of like, I didn't understand that. I can't quite do that. It's locked. Bim, 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 bim. A Pope headpiece or an alien? Well, he's supposed to be some kind of he's a religious man. It's locked. I need to find a key somewhere. Go away. They can't handle the cross. The cross of Christ. Sure is black out here. Panda Knives, how are you? Happy Halloween to you. You guys got any plans? So does anyone ever have any plans? The door was locked. So I'm gonna keep exploring. Check out this water. We're listening to the playlist from our Halloween episode of Top 20 Video Game Music. Which is perfect. You're an adult. Of course you have no plans. Seems like these light up. That's cool. Look at this. Our Halloween is canceled too. Booyah, kakapoo-poo. How you doing there, Inky Boy? Bob, kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problems occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem, because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Space button exit. Why would she sign her name as Space Button Exit? Bob, come home. Bob. Does this interact with anything else? So what was that? A ripped up letter? The power of... Dear, I will protect you, dear. Do not be afraid. I'm just a Christian spreading my Christianity around the world. What could be scary about that? We all live down here. Will you change color for me? Yep. Oh, they're all, oh, I see. Mr. Martin, it has taken longer than expected registering the markers on your property as a historical cemetery. Our office has had difficulty identifying who is buried there. The inscriptions on the gravestones are written in a language that we cannot identify. I've sent the gravestone rubbings to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I'll reach out to you when I get a response from them. All the best, Daryl. State of Connecticut Historical Society. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't have a cross on it, dummy. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks like a cross. This game is new, by the way. That's why I said retro, not vintage. Funded on itch.io. Recommended by OSW Review. The best Irish wrestling video podcast ever. Maybe keep following this deer? That's probably what you gotta do. This feels like where we were. Man, those are the things that were eating up the deer, I guess. Those giant spiders. Ain't that new, but still way older than old school games. Ain't that new? Deer, no! Maybe I need to sneak up on the deer. Like come up behind him or something. I'm your friend. Chill. Maybe I need to come up behind him. This is May 2017? Oh, we're back here. This is where we started. Mortis. You are dead. Mortis, 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 Mortis. Alright, more clues. Let's find more clues. Anything that looks like a cross? There's that deer. I feel like run away from the monster, go towards the deer. A well. Well, it's less handholdy. That's for sure. You're invited. Come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday, Saturday, May 3rd, 12 p.m. to 4. Turn right at Snake Meadow Hill Road and go straight past the well. Go straight past the well. I will. Go to birthday party. Yeah, I'd say the walking speed's kind of similar. There's a lot of wildlife. You know, I really feel like I'm oh my god. Can I talk to the deer ghost? There's this bloody house again. The door is locked. It's very not handholdy. I'm getting to the point where I feel like, should I look something up? The deer has no soul. Clue. Can I get into this roof? I feel like last time I was there, it is. I show this game to a real priest, he turns to a green goo. I always read goo when people say let's go. You know, when people are watching game streams and stuff. He just touched him. And the deer disintegrated. The deer is so racist to those monsters that even the thought of being touched by it causes him to just turn into nothing. I feel very powerful. Alright, we've seen souls come up. We've seen a deer get eaten. I feel like I've been here before. Get on my face. Right, okay. We saw this one already. I don't know. I don't bloody know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All the best, Daryl. Yeah, it was like, I have Soma and I have Amnesia. I was maybe going to give those a try if anybody was interested in those. And then I remember that there was this one. So I thought, yeah, I'll grab this. Alright, for some reason that worked on that tree. Today I noticed Amy's favorite tree looks like it's dying. All the needles are falling off it and the bark is peeling. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She's totally absorbed in her volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's good that she found something she's passionate about, but I've gotten ugly looks from some of the women at the book club. Kathy and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. Why? Why do they hate her? So anything that looks like it's dying, you can put the cross up to. Gotcha. Find more stuff that does that. Play back the teenagers. Remember how hard it was to be a teenager? Trump 2020, MAGAween all day. Joshua. That looks like... That's the real horror. That looks like something on the ground there. Chaos reigns. This is a good time to switch to the Shantae song. Chaos reigns. What does chaos reigns mean? Is this tree dying? Are its roots out? Grass looks good. Rock looks good. There's a deer again. There's got to be something to do with this deer. Like maybe I need to come up behind it or something. I will protect the deer. There. Do you trust me now? I protected you. No. I'm a priest of some kind. Yeah, we've been here before. Nope, no juice. No juice in the squeeze. Yeah. Yeah, he's ready to be picked up by the garbage truck. That's how the game ends. I guess I need to explore some more scenes. No! No! Here we go. Alright, we found this letter when the deer died. Father Garcia, you're hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. The representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You'll meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford. Okay. Father Garcia. Oh no, Father Garcia has the boy. Not good. You know what happens when priests get boys? They give them cookies, they give them milk, and they send them on their way. And the boys love it. They can't get enough of it. They go back, and they go back, and they go back, and they get more cookies and more milks. It's a real piss off. Alright. Okay. Am I missing something with his deer? No. Just stay there. Deer. It'd be really... How smart would it be if the deer was sort of a waypoint showing you how to get around, what you have to be doing? That would be nice. I would be very impressed by that. Here's a bloody well again. Any ideas? John Sewer? Thank you, boy. Oh, yeah, you're back on Anno? I gotta play Anno. I gots to play Anno. Looks great. I love strategy games. And I love that that one's not about attacking. I love that... Yeah, this could use a bit of direction. Ink played Anno. He was so obsessed with Anno for so long. And he didn't realize until how many hours in that it was actually a... oh! We found a place! Yeah, so Ink played Anno for so many bloody hours. He was so obsessed. Dozens and dozens of hours, and then realized, what? You can be attacked? Here we go. Find a note. Find a little shack. The deer, what I would have done is had the deer guide you to where you need to go. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. Trees just out in the middle of the gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred, maybe Alfred, seems to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with elements of this rite that may seem harsh to the layperson. Oh, is that what all those priests were doing? Exorcising demons? Well, they were definitely having things leave their body. Okay, so old path off to right. So this guy has taken somebody from the family. The kid needs to be exorcised. I could use some exercise too. Oh, a key and a glint in the window. I got the key. I got the key. Get out of my face. Out of my face. Out of my face. Leave my face. Go away now. Off to the right. Well, if the little shed is off to the right, then we can go to the left of the house. But how would you know to find that without just boringly exploring and dealing with a spider here and there? Were there any clues? You know, in the first Zelda game on the NES, the trees are arranged in a bloody arrow. Pretty cool. Pretty smart, you know. Okay. What a great song. Alright, we're going inside. New track for that. We're in the house. Take your jacket off, stay a while. Here's a note. You find it by Christ's guidance. Oh, I see. The guidance doesn't exist. I don't know about that. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Okay, did they just say they led us downstairs to the basement? Amy's down here. Amy's in the back of the attic in a chair. So, are they in the attic or are they in the basement? I feel like the production of this game, they missed that. Maybe when they were working on all the graphics, they didn't read the script again. There's Amy and the people. She's purple. Alright, do we go to the basement or to the attic? That's a really nice rug. I mean, even in 4 bits. That's like a $1,000 rug. Exercise bike? I could use that. I'm getting this new fold right here. That's where I draw the line. You can smell the sin inside her purple skin. Hey, look, a green plant. Ah? Ah. Ah. You could play this on the Virtual Boy. You guys ever seen one of those? This is a gigantic bathroom. These people were well off to live way out in the woods. Another letter. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Emmy standing in the back, looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came, so I raised my crucifix and began the rite again. Again, are you in the attic or the basement? Am I missing something here? Yes. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East, because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. That's a nice thing to say, somebody. You look like you're from over there. If they're Anish, they're not from the Middle East. Anish definitely sounds more like an Indian name to me. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead, or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I guess we go down to the basement now. Or the attic. The basement attic. Oh, the toys, the toys. This is kind of like playing Control. Reading documents. What is that, a big globe? Kids should know where things are. I feel like that's very auspiciously green. Oh yeah, so for Amnesia and Soma, I have the Amnesia pack on PS4. Whatever that is. So I'd be happy to fire that up. Are you gonna be ready to look at those kind of graphics after this? It could blow your bloody mind. It could melt you. Although these graphics are effective. I feel like you stare at this too long, you're gonna be seeing it when you look around. Nate. That's nice. Doesn't that remind you? Well, that reminds me of being in like computer class in elementary school, and that's the kind of drawing you'd make. To me, that looks like a drawn door, not a usable door. Righto. Look at that giant table. Let's go down to the basement. Something to do with this pumpkin? No. It could use a run button. Slightly faster speed. Here we go. Ooh. A mannequin and a cobweb. No monsters in here for some time now. Laundry. Could be a lot of mold. That'd be really scary. I want to know something really scary? It was like Resident Evil 7. I looked inside. Somebody had left coffee grounds in the coffee maker for a while. Ooh, it's terrifying in there. Not just mold, but living things. Amnesia takes a long time to build up. Okay. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked, what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary? The area we're working in has a lot of folks who practice Kimbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San la Muerte, or the Saint Death. Yesterday, we talked to a boy, about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said, no, but I have prayed to San la Muerte. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figures of San la Muerta, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. Scared looking. We told him he could pray to God, and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months, Leighton. More mannequins. More mannequins. And a sewing machine to make sense of all these mannequins. Mannequins are fun. They're beautiful. And they don't judge you. This looks like some kind of dinner. Oh, the room is shaking. Save. Ooh, first person view? Nice. Look at the animation. Beautiful. I've seen The Ring. She is here. Hey, we got transported up here. It's pretty brave priest, eh? Do I have to go back downstairs again? Well, where is she? In the toilet? In the mirror? Whoa! 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 That actually gave me chills. I can't believe those purple pixels gave me chills. Oh no. Oh my god. Horror is so like simply effective. I guess we're gonna look for like blue water to know where she is now. This game is freaking me out in case I go too far away from where you're supposed to be, you know? Hey, things are appearing. Eat this. No. No, 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 yes. I'll just follow her wherever she goes. I'm a follower. It's what I do. You lead, I'll follow. I'll be there. I'll be there for you. Let's go into the attic. Whoa! I thought I saw movement. Yes, 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 yes. She went up into the attic. I'm a little freaked. Do these stairs go up or down or sideways? I feel like we're going the right way. Or no, maybe this. This door won't just magically work now, will it? You know when you see those games where the doors don't work? And you know, you're coming back later. You're going through that door later. Like life. Like sometimes you see the girls' bathroom and you think, I can't go through that door now. But later in life, oh no! Mortis, mortis, mortis. Alright, here she comes. That's a really nice animation. I wish I could just play this with one hand like Inside, but you have to constantly be on the ready with the space ball. Alright, come to me, lady. I guess you gotta watch out. And then what? You have to find the right one, I guess. I can't believe this game has no sound. No beeps and boops. This song is very fitting, I find. What would you do the other hand? You know, drink coffee, itch my face, scratch anus. Take me to her. Where is she? 2K M4K. Welcome to the pickle factory. Stella's cousin's kids are dressed up as pickles for Halloween. How friggin' cool is that? You mean like Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty? Oh my god, my kids are really smart. They get Rick and Morty. Like, they actually get it. Freaks me out. They're so smart. Oh, are they? Yes, they are. But yeah, Inside. How great of a game is that? And you can play Inside with one hand. One little keys and the jump button. That's all you need. Inside. One of the greatest bloody games ever. Did they do it for their Instagram? The kids? You know, the kids were young. I mean, they're like toddlers, basically. They're pretty young. They can barely talk. This game's getting pretty good. What it needs is QuickTime events, and it needs 200 NPCs. She is here. Find her. You must pay attention, or you will die. Okay, I'm holding my thing up to you. Oh, I see. You gotta show it to, like, all of them. You have to be pretty quick with it. Interesting. I'm interested. I started rewatching Community. I was really trying to find a show Stella will watch. That's funny. God damn, is that show awesome. I love when they introduce Senor Chang, the Spanish teacher. And he's like a Chinese American or something. And he opens up with this rant. I think Inky would like this. And he goes, a lot of people ask me, why are you the Spanish teacher? Why are you the Spanish teacher? Shouldn't you be teaching math? And he gets in everybody's face and it becomes very disturbing. It's awesome. Normally, sometimes that character, Ken Jeong, can be, or the actor, he can be a little bit annoying, but I think he's so good in that role. Why are you? You. This is this playlist is so perfect for this game. All right, they went up. So are these stairs up or down or straight? Is this the attic or the basement? Is that like a meta joke in the game? They're like, we actually can't tell if you're going up or down, so we'll just make it the attic and the basement are the same. It's a DOS joke. It's a one-dimensional joke. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. I heard an open door upstairs. Oh, really? Good. Well, let me go back. Watch out. The only things you seem to remember from Community are the Pillow Fortress episodes. They had so many fun episodes. Paintball, Pillow Fortress. They have so many shows that are sort of a satire on a movie, or like a tribute to a movie or a genre. The writing is really fast and good. Oh no, I now sound like a Rick and Morty fan because it's from the co-writer of Rick and Morty, Dan Harmon, who actually had a really good podcast for a while, but I think he was a bit of an alcoholic. Actually, a raging alcoholic. They mostly do a lot of improv. He had this really interesting part where part of his like comedy style is he adds the stutter, and somebody asked him about it, and he was saying, he's like, I'm going to do the rest of the episode without stuttering, and he spoke so clearly. He went from like having to do this all the time to, I will formulate, not even having a pause. Not even a pause. Not even a pause of any kind. Every single thought was formulated and performed clearly through the oratory hole known as the mouth, located beneath the nose. I heard a sound upstairs. Where's that girl? Where's that girl? Where are you, little exorcism girl? Is that a demon inside of you? It's natural. You're gonna get that once a month. Isn't that strange? It happens once a month. So are women's bodies governed by lunar cycles? Is that what's happening? The moon is pulling on my blood. Is that what's happening? Do you get 12 periods a year? Now I feel very ignorant about my knowledge of periods. And PMS. And menstruation. I want to pee blood. I was thinking, if me and Stella had a kid, I think I'd be a bit jealous that she would get to breastfeed it. I feel like they'd have this bond, you know? Be like, give me that bottle. I'm gonna put that bottle by my nipple. And the baby will look at me as the giver of milk and sustenance and life. And I'll say, yes, baby, now you owe me, because I fed your ass. What'd they say? I heard a noise upstairs. What could it be? Where could it be? Believe it or not, I'm lost in this game of 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors, 5 colors. We got orange, black, white, blue, yellow, green. There's a gradient of orange. I heard something upstairs. Yeah? Where the fuck did you hear it? Because I don't fucking see anything. I heard a noise upstairs. In the bedroom. In the bedroom? Why's this game gotta be so obsessed with beds? Isn't every game obsessed with beds? Isn't Mario about pretending you're Mario because you're jumping on a bed? It's about jumping and then climbing under your bed. Shigeru Miyamoto composed the first game Mario in a bed. He did it for peace. He was doing a bedding for peace with John and Yoko and Shigeru Miyamoto. Some men with gynecomastia have the ability to lactate. You could also just feed it with a bottle. Yeah, I'll wear like a bra with a bottle. I remember the first time I held my friend's son, Parker. And he was a little bean, a little wiggly worm. And I put him on my belly and he was crawling around trying to find my nipples. Because babies love nipples. And I said, you and me both, Parker. You and me both, Parker. And then I saw him again 4 or 5 years later, and he didn't remember me at all. But he wasn't a shy guy. He just looked at me and I said, hey, Parker. And he goes, you want to see my bike? This is my bike. Can you guess who I'm talking about? Ink? Ed? Who would say that? Who of our friends would say, this is my bike? I heard a noise upstairs. I went upstairs, I checked every room. This game is like looking for your keys. You just go from room to room thinking, I'm so stupid, I lost my keys. Why don't I hang them up in the same place every time? Why do I leave them in my pockets? I'm hearing noises. You feel so stupid. Like when you lock your keys in the car and you go, am I really that dumb that I didn't make a copy of a key? And why didn't I make a copy of a key? Because I went to make a copy of the key and they go, oh, it's actually like $200 to make one. Now how much is it to get a locksmith? Small children are pretty creepy. They are little beans. It's because the human brain is so big that our skull is so big that it would, if you came out any later than 9 months, you're already doing a number on the woman's Watusi down there. Splitting it open, they're pooping everywhere. And then you have to look after this thing that should really be in a stomach. That's the thing with babies. And they're just like, get in a stomach, baby! You're not supposed to be out here. Maybe in 50 years we'll figure out that we'll leave the kid in longer and your water can break. No, we'll give you pills and your water won't break, and then we'll just use a C-section and get the kid out after a year and a half or 2 years. Wouldn't that be great? The baby could come out and be 12 months old. So I guess we're all 9 months older than our birthday. Think about that. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? You hear a sound upstairs. You hear a sound upstairs. I don't hear anything. There's no sound in this game. I see this bloody dripping faucet. Are you a clue? Boom, 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 boom. Pregnancy, not a miracle. Pretty scary, but the end result's great. I'm gonna look it up. F it. Alright, this game is called Faith Game Walkthrough. You hear a sound upstairs. What do you do next? What do you do next? Faith. All endings? Huh, that's interesting. Oh god, this song's terrible. I don't want to listen to that. Alright. Give me the information. Oh. Giant Bomb has a thing of it. They have like an entry, but they don't actually have the... Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, the game is too indie to have walkthroughs. Oh, there's video walkthroughs though. Apparently you can get to a place where there's like a TV and stuff. How do you get to that? Maybe I need to go back down to the basement, to the... How do you get to the TV room? You go to the kitchen? And then to the left. Okay. Kitchen to the left, and go back upstairs. The church might contact you. Sure. Somebody in a letter is named Karen. There's one where it says you hear a voice upstairs. I don't trust this game's writing of upstairs and downstairs, you know? Could be anything. Okay, I think I need to go to the bloody TV room. Let's find it, shall we? Game is too indie to have walkthroughs, yeah. It is. Wow, there's video walkthroughs, though. Because they're new, man. Alright, where's the TV room? This part reminds me of Red Dead. Guess we'll go walking there. Taking our time and shit. Drip coffee is so boring, but it's got a lot of caffeine in it, so that's fun. It's nice to take your adrenal gland and squeeze it. Okay. So apparently I didn't go to the left and see this TV room. Here we go. TV room. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. Come on, lady. Feel my couch. Feel my Chesterfield. Rabbit ears. Rabbit ears. Ooh, the nostalgia. Okay. No, nothing. How about this? Green lamp. Green. That's not a lamp. It's a plant. Lamps are not plants. Lamps are not plants. That TV's got to be, what, maximum 32 inches and they're 10 feet away? Come on. Get fucked. Another room. Cool. Is this the upstairs the game was talking about? Oh, I like the cleavage of those pillows. A mirror in a horror game? I think that's the way to go. Oh, it's behind you! Or is it? That's creepy. Ah! We like to have the master bedroom. Come on. Now what? You hear a sound upstairs, and nothing happens. Where'd this lady go? It's a cool idea for a game, but you sort of, in a scary game, you need to keep up the momentum and the pace, right? If you're, if your player is stuck, it can be kind of boring, kind of become more tedious than scary. Family picture reminds me of 3/4 faceless sisters from the Wind Club Halloweenks episode. Is there a scary strategy game? Oh, a letter. A letter. XCOM's kind of a scary strategy game. Here we go. A letter. Find the letter. Yeah. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Allred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother! Mother!" the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father Allred lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. Ooh. Maybe Amy diddled him. I think Amy was a diddler. She was a diddler. I know this guy, and he was talking about someone I knew, and he so casually and in that Liverpudlian accent said, I think his father was a diddler. Which I just love. It's like, to learn something like that, if you learned that someone's father was sexually assaulting them as a kid, would be like, oh my god, I need to process this. This is earth-shattering. How can we support this person? His father was a diddler. Diddly diddly doo. Even saying it as a diddler makes it sound like it's fun. He diddly doddly dum. Yeah. Messed him up for life. He's a diddler. Amy was not in the chair. Well, where was she? Amy? Chasing Amy. The game. Based on the movie. Oh, I'm getting carpal tunnel syndrome, man. That ain't good. Did they at least go to jail? That I don't know. I think he just accused the person of being a diddler and moved on. Just don't know. And then you think of the way the guy acts and you go, yeah. He does have an interesting relationship with the people around him. He was probably diddled. Diddly diddly doo. Diddly day. Father, 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 forgive me, for I am lost. You gave me a link, eh, Princey boy? Look at them weights. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look. Oh, yes. Oh, no, you sent me a picture of Winx Club. Okay. Alright, let's see this walkthrough. You just walk around the house. Mortis, you die sometimes. At one point you seem to like collect more of them. Oh, I think you're supposed to collect them and maybe not kill them. And bring them to the ceremony or something? Not have them run away? This person is more just like running away and letting them be. I heard a door open upstairs. Okay, so they go upstairs. Oh, I see. Remember how I said there was going to be a door that would open later? But I don't understand. I don't understand how they come across that. That's the weird part. This person just walks and walks and walks and walks and walks and walks and walks. Symbols appear and then Amy appears. So fucking slow, dude. Apparently there's one in the TV room. Oh my god, please let me go faster. Oh. I think the door is open now. Look at that. That was the sound. I think the door's open. Now we can go to the attic that they talked about. Karen, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior father, when I confronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house and her own parents with their own. I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you, and I'm sorry. John. A Dear John letter. Dear John. Oh, wacky. Friggin' wacky. You stop spinning. You have some respect. There she is. My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She is mine, beast. Shut up! Get out of my face. No, Mortis! Okay, let's try that again. Oh my God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She is mine, priest. Eat it! Alright, this guy's coming at me. You're a ghouly ghoul. Spacebar. No! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The embodiment of priestly milk. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Ah! Mortis. Oh, the walking speed is very scary. Ah, boss fight. Boss fight. Is it amazing that this game was made by dots? Just dots. Colored dots and lines. And they're making me afraid of some gray ghouly thing that's chasing me around in this attic. You know? And just by blinking, you know we're doing... Oh! Fuck! Whoa. I got the chills, man. Oh, look at that hole in her face. Oh, eat it. Oh! Mortis. I wonder how they do that animation. I'd love to know. Okay. Oh, man. I really feel like I'm pressing the right. I guess I'm not. I was watching some guy stream Star Wars Squadrons, and he's flying around, and he, like, very clearly bashed into something and exploded, and he was like, oh, I didn't hit that, man. I was going to say, oh, you clearly did, but... Is that what you're not supposed to do in other people's streams? You clearly did it, and you're so angry. Be angry with yourself. You're the one with the controller, fool. This looks like I'm tanned and have freckles. Mortis. Really glad we have this music. Alright, lady. Eat that. Eat pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, baby cakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, get ready? BAM! What the what? I think you have to dodge her. I don't think that holding up the cross does anything at all. No, I don't think it does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whoa! Boss fight. Okay, let's stick in the middle of the room so I can see her coming. Whoa! It's a good boss battle. For how simple it is. Like Undertale, I guess. Ah! Saying if you hold this, because you want to be holding the spacebar, because you know you got to be doing that. But if you're holding the spacebar, you ain't moving. You ain't moving! Hold it to the one that's flickering. Oh, you're totally right, aren't you, boy? You're right, aren't you, boy? I've just been going to all 4 of them. No! Mortis! Death. In Latin. How ironic that Latin in itself is dead. Alright, lady. I'm gonna goo you. And then is she gonna go? So when I went on the top one, she came from the bottom. That'd be a good hint. So it's gonna, yeah, same thing. So you can know which way to dodge. That's helpful. They'll come from behind you. Awesome. Thank you, Prince. You're a clever girl. Yes! Oh man, I feel like a bloodborne speedrunner at this point. I know where you're coming. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. Because the game is designed to be won by me. Even though it may not seem like it sometimes, but that is the end goal, to be won by the player. That's always the interesting thing about playing a Dark Souls game or a hard game, is that in the end, it is designed to be beaten, and it has been beaten by many people. Millions. Millions? How many people actually beat Dark Souls games? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Kako. Kako. That's a Finnish name. Kako. Do I need to get her to slam against the wall or something? Now what? Do I need to stand where the pagan symbols are? How many times I gotta bloody do this? Do I have to catch her there? Yes! Three hand Charlie. Oh my friggin', she's bouncing off the walls like a screensaver from 1995. No! Mortis. When she's blinking, you probably can't hurt her, I would think. Too bad PSN doesn't give context to trophy percentages. Yeah, what are we talking about? Yeah, that can be kind of a spoiler. Although, I mean, a lot of times I beat a game and they go, you've done 20% of it. Ah! This is going to be a lot harder. We got to go up and shove the thing at her and then dodge her really quickly if she comes out. Retro horror. Retro horror. I call the stream retro horror. And then she gets me. Yeah, okay, let her bounce around. Okay, and then give her that, and then that tends to get me each time. But I feel like I gotta do some kind of attacks to her. Schumacher. Oh, does she follow the path of the star? Because it seemed like she went straight on the bottom and then up. She needs the power of the pentagram. Oh, I see. She is kind of going along the star path. Star path, that is what she is. She's on a pentagram, doing what she can. She loves the gram, you know? Oh, I see. It can hurt you like that. Oh, watch out for the gram, baby. That's hurting her. Nice. Oh! Poop nozzle. Big ol' poop nozzle. You know how it is. Seeing how many people beat Dark Souls, if you check how many people beat the last boss, it'd be easy to tell if they give you numbers. Oh, yes. Very true. Very true. Yeah, I mean, I didn't beat the DLC. Couldn't do it. Got close. Couldn't do it. I wonder if I tried again, if it'd be so difficult now, or somehow easier. You know, sometimes it's just the muscle memory gets baked into you. You dream for a few weeks, and all of a sudden you can beat the boss. You let all that information settle into your bloody brain. It's your bloody brain. You've got a bloody brain. Yes. Okay. If I stand here, you can't get me. If I just go in... Ah! That time she got me. I guess I have to be doing some kind of damage to her. Maybe the damage I do to her affects slightly where she's allowed to go. I don't know. Get her. You gotta summon for all of them? That is the cool thing about Dark Souls, is that one of the most challenging single-player games, and then... But you can also just bring in somebody. Which, like, completely, fundamentally changes the challenge of it, right? She's putting down these symbols. I think that kind of tells you where she's going to go. It kind of reminds me of Undertale. Really simple, retro, but with a bit of a realistic vibe to it. In ways where it's like, oh, okay, so she goes in that path. The game is telling you where she's going, so stop going to it. Captain, we just need to look at the symbols on the ground, and we'll know. Oh yeah, I love seeing that scene over and over again. Alright, where are you? Okay, paint your little picture for me, lady. Like, oh no. Maybe if you don't attack her, she comes straight at you? Okay, let's just try running up and attacking her, but not being on a pentagram line. Okay, pentagram line. Oh, Undertale. Well, Undertale had music. Yeah, Undertale had amazing music and way more personality and like jokes. It's pretty challenging, but all right. How do I beat this lady? I need some help. So, in this guy's version, there's like, let's see, where's the one at the pentagram when he's fighting her? It's like a pretty long boss battle. No, he did that part, did that part, did that part, did that part. What is the pentagram? Okay. It seems like he never had to deal with the full pentagram on any of his playthrough. Wonder why that is. Not doing a good enough job. Okay, I think he just keeps shining his thing, and he doesn't even know how to beat it. He's just like, this is like a walkthrough of it, and the guy's still getting murdered. Alright. It's a bit scary. Is there no rhyme or reason? Okay, here's the pentagram. Fucking Christ. I guess don't stand in the lines. This is the deluxe version too, so. Confused competence. Yeah. I don't really understand. I guess avoid her, and then shine the cross on her when she's. I don't know, but I'm wondering if like maybe the pentagram isn't there. You know, like maybe it's implied in the regular version. They didn't draw the pentagram. Could be it. Making all the Hollow Knight videos to help me get through it. Dead memes! You're very, very welcome. You know, it's interesting. My friend who might still be in the chat, Ink of the Dragon, he was going to make a completionist video for Hollow Knight and like the fastest way to do it all. Yeah, I found Hollow Knight. I loved it by the end. But when I first played it, when like in the beginning parts, and you're sort of getting those first powers, and that's just gonna kill me. When you're first getting the powers, there's a lot of backtracking, and it's not that exciting, I found. But once I got into it, which I really hate when video games need to have that like getting into it phase, then I loved it. One of my favorite games of the generation. It's such a beautiful looking game. It has such a great style. It's so simple, yet so gorgeous. I can't believe a really small team made it. The jumping and attacking physics feel really fun and fair and challenging. The powers are fun. Like, the characters are so charming, and the music's great. Okay, so it seems like she can only get you on the pentagram and then where her symbols go. Big learning curve once you got past Hornet, one of your favorite games ever. Yeah, isn't it just amazing? There's a new one coming out, right? Silk Song or something? I'm so impressed by the world that they created and how they did it with... It just has like so much personality. I mean, it's a dark and monochromatic game, but when I think about it, I think of like that beautiful music that is somber, but has a personality, and then the little characters with their little bug voices and stuff. Man, it's so great. I can't wait for the next one. There's a really good game to play on Switch too. Really made me love my Switch. I think I'm safe if I just go here. Okay, now you gotta run. She's coming for you. What? If you get touched by the symbols, maybe she can kill you. That's interesting. I didn't know people would use our videos as a walkthrough, because I tend to like meander and talk a lot in the videos. So I never think of them as like a walkthrough for helping anybody get through. But you actually found some use from it. Was it that I titled the videos properly or something? Or did you just kind of script it? I walked on the pentagram path. Pentagram path. I don't think I'm doing anything to her like this. Once her symbols touch you, she can kill you. So you have to stay away from her, I guess. What the? Okay, that I just don't get. I feel like I wasn't on the path. I guess I was. Bam! Have you played Ori in the Blind Forest? It's similar to Hollow Knight. I really liked it. Less combat, more about like platforming and traversal and yeah, it's more about dodging things and sort of the ultimate platformer. She's challenging. Challenging because I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know if I'm doing damage to her. You have to hold up the cross right outside her symbol attacks her when she casts it. Right. And that affects her. Okay. She got me there. So stay off the pentagram, hold up the thing outside of her circles when she casts them. Oh my god, I wish I had a controller. I think I have one somewhere. Okay. Bam! Yeah, that seemed to work. That seemed to work. Stay off the pentagram lines outside of the range of her symbols. That's the way to be. Okay. Wasn't in the pentagram lines, but she has a range. She's a demonic being. She has an attack range of more than a few millimeters, I guess. Eat it, lady. Oh, watch out! Ah, you're in the range! Okay. I wonder how close I have to be to hit her. Because that's not hitting her. Yeah. Yeah, see there, I was not close to her at all. I was just in the right angle. Sort of like this. There, okay, so you stay out of her range. In line! Ah! Don't stand in the pentagram, sucker! I think we're figuring it out, though. Okay, so I go like this? No? No. Ah! What the hell? Just kind of walks on the line, out of the line of the pentagram there. This is hard. I think that hand doesn't have enough fingers. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was like they go, I don't know how to draw hands. Just don't show it for too long. But what if they die a lot and they see it? They won't die that many times. How bad at this game could they be? It's a simple DOS game. It should be very simple. Alright, let me check this vid again. Okay, so hand coming up. Oh, you can skip that video. Yeah, you're right. They're sort of staying out of the range, but so they're kind of staying this far away. Only pro gamers can finish it. This person does not have a pentagram on the screen. So yeah, I think the pentagram was added later. And they thought, real pro gamers will realize she's doing a pentagram formation. He just kind of stays near the top most of the time, near the window. And sends out boogie freaks. Alright, let's try it again. Or we're getting a different ending, yeah. Blarg. Don't feel like I'm doing much damage to Reno. I feel like by the time I get my cross out, she's already moving, and she's blinking, so it feels like she's impervious. There, I did some damage there. This seems to be a good place to stand. Oh, there's the booger. A boogeyman. A bogey. Don't screw up now. Come on, Shimon. Sit by the cross window where it's safe. Stay out of range. Oh, no! Okay, come on, lady. Alright, the window seems to help. Here she comes. This sounds so Castlevania. No. Yes, gotcha. I mean, there are a bunch of... It seems like maybe there are more of her purple bodies we could have collected. That's good. What's she gonna do? Yeah, there could have been more spots around the house we could have gone. Perhaps. I'll stay right here. Thank you very much. That's safe. Can't get her from there. Waiting for it to stop up here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yes, that's a good one. Stop right there, young lady. Young devil, young lady, old devil. Old? Well, yes, you're probably one of the oldest things in time. There we go. Self high five. Okay, now what? Oh, yes. She went out the bloody window. Exercise bike. Not scary. Even I'm not scared of exercise bikes. I have cheek fat. Ooh, gun. Kill her, it says. A gun with one bullet. Yeah. Oh, I will kill you. Maybe that's what the devil wants. Hope I'm going the right way. That would really rob this moment of tension. Looks like a big long cigarette. Is she in the well? No! We used the gun. That was dumb. You got a rapier? Oh, yeah. A rapier. Oh, what's this? Where'd she go? Wonder if she went back to that shed. Look at all them scan lines. Lining, scanning, and being what they are. Where could she be? All the memories. Seems important. But I shot the one bullet I had. Ah! This looks like something. Some kind of rocks put around for a ritual. No? Nothing? No? Just rocks? There's my girl. I shot the bullet at a well. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hug you instead. Oh, bang, bang. Don't work. So what happens if I use my, Yeah, buddy. Okay, it's saved, so it's quit and restart. Back. Continue. Yes, the gun. A gun with one bullet. Don't press the bullet. No! 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 Did it overwrite my game? Oh, shit. Load a saved game. Oh, fuck. Well, I accidentally overrid it, so I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's just we'll see. Let's see what the ending looks like. Son of a bitch. Oh, aren't these old games so quirky and fun? Yeah, really quirky. I screwed up. Alright, so this is, alright, let's see what happens. Kill her. Kill her. It's good to begun. There she is. Kapoo. Doesn't even check her body or anything. I'm out of here. Don't want anyone to catch me in the woods with another dead teenage girl. Even if you're totally justified. If you're around too many dead teenage girls, completely innocent people start to talk. The nice thing is, this is on YouTube, so you can put it on like 1.25 speed. Oh yeah. What an exciting game. Get back in your car. Hey, there's no tracks this time. Okay. Oh. Weird. Game over. Ending 1 of 5. Murderer! Interesting. Very interesting. I like it. That's what would happen, I think. A New York man is in custody after he confessed to the murder of a Sterling girl who had been missing. John Ward of Palmero was pulled over on Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officer thought it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious of being pulled over. When questioned, Ward reportedly, God, I hate this font, said, "I've killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward is taken to Sterling Police Headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for quite some time. 9 days after escaping a mental institution. After research, police located Amy's body in the woods near the now abandoned Martin home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting that she had been thrown out of the second-story window of the house. An officer who helped recover the body told reporters that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward is found dressed as a priest, and when he was pulled over, it's expected that he impersonated a priest to gain his victim's trust. After After Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. The rest of the article is missing. Oh, missing. Okay, so what are the other ones? Let's just go to this place. Oh, you shoot the gray guy. Okay. Interesting. Ignore the deer. I will save the Lord. He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night. Oh, who's in the car? Ah! Father and son. Interesting. With all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I'm doing for young Michael without being present here. Michael needs my help now more than ever. In the past 3 weeks, I've made great progress with Michael's affliction. Nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside of him fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up the fight against the enemy at such a critical time. There's another reason why I dare not return Michael to his family, nor let them see him. The darkness inside him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain in his body, so that there may be no mistaking what I mean. I've enclosed a photograph of young Michael during one of our sessions. Oh, is this going to be a creepy photo? Photograph is missing. Okay. Here's this thing. What's that? What is that? You shot. It looks like a dead fox or something. Okay. Whoa! Pull right up to hell. Step right this way. Eternal damnation awaits. The offering. I am sorry to hear about your parents' decision. It was hard for people to trust what they don't understand. I know you're only 17, but you're clearly an adult and you're able to handle your own life. Do not lie. Do not let your mom and dad stop you from following your dreams. If there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know. We are having a get-together at the clinic Saturday night, and I would love for you to stop by. We still consider you part of the team, even if your mom and dad do not. We hope to see you there. Gary. What the hell does that mean? Shoot the deer? No. Ow. I will say the Lord is my refuge and my fortress. Okay. All the deer come and get you? Oh, it crashed his car. What's that? It's like bloody body walking around. Boom! Deer attack. The hunter. This game is weird. The site of a deadly car accident was discovered along the road near Sterling this morning, along with the body of a person who has not yet been identified. At 6 a.m. this morning, a resident called to report an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of a silver sedan had swerved off the road and struck a tree. The spokesman for the police commented that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car, deeper into the woods after having been ejected from the front windshield. It was noted that this body has been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect this probably the work of coyotes. Okay. Crazy. Police also noted that parts of a cleaned white-tailed deer were found. A hunter typically gets 75 pounds of meat. However, it appears the victim of the accident was only able to carry 25 pounds back to the car. Okay. What's that thing? Whoa! A boogie. When you hit it, it gets it back. Boom! What did that say? Erdorf. I think that's the team that made this. Okay. So you went and killed the first thing that attacked you in the beginning. Makes sense? Alright, it's time for a new song. That was pretty good, though. Can't be this one. This is a nice one. The Lord is my refuge. I have set my love upon him. Therefore he deliver me. I shall call upon him, and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. Sounds like you're getting married to God. Maybe that's what the nuns say. Can't explain what happened at the house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing. Okay. Ending 5, when faith endures. That makes sense. So, the first thing that attacked you, you went and killed. The game presented you a deer, a girl, a demon. Police animal experts investigate chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal are found near Sterling. The remains of the animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle, and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist who discovered the remains had told them they appeared to be of a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said a Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owners, or an exotic animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, although they commented that the animal was Wendigo. Was apparently the animal was hairless, anemic, and suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. So it was a demon or an animal that's been stuck inside for a while. I don't get it. Is it a fantastical ending? Is it like a reality ending? Is it a twist? That was it. Well, I thought this game had some cool ideas. I don't think it's... I mean, I don't know how many people I'd recommend it to. I think if you were looking for a fun little throwback game that's actually kind of challenging, and at some points did give me chills, and I paid $2 for it, sure. It's neat that it has multiple endings. I don't feel the story really held together the whole way through. I feel like I was a little bit confused sometimes of the attic and the basement, and in the end it all worked out. And there were a lot of moments where I didn't really know where to go next. Just some of the limitations of the graphics, but I mean, for $2, it was a nice little diversion, but not something I would tell people to go out of their way to play. But yeah, interesting. All right, faith. That was weird, eh? Well, Princey boy, I have to finish. So the cutscenes are pretty great for $2. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good way of putting it. Yeah, the cutscenes were cool. Having to see them a million times when I was figuring out how to get past that part was not really all that great, but it's fine. I got one more episode of Star Wars Squadrons. I could finish that today. I don't know if you'd be too into that one. There's not really much of a... There's kind of a story, but not really. Just some missions. The story just exists there to prop up the game. And do the missions. And that's about it. But I do want to finish that up. God of War I got pretty bored of. I know Felix was saying I was just getting to the interesting parts, but just found the game pretty blah. Yeah. It's impressive looking, but games don't need to be really impressive looking to... Or even polished looking. I mean, a game can be very lo-fi and be impressive. Like, the cutscenes in that game were impressive. Because they worked with the style. God of War is very, very shiny, very, very polished. Amnesia. Yeah. Well, like you say, though, we're kind of at a point of, like... Didn't you say Amnesia takes a long time to get going? I think it does. My controller's being really wacky. It's like sort of drifting up. Why are you drifting up on me? Oh man, that's not good. How do you turn off your controller? I'll turn that off. Boom, 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 bum, bum, ba-da-da-da, boom. The environment's pretty cool, and the architecture of the buildings is wonderful. Oh, yeah. I set up my TV above my monitors, but it's really high up. But in order to see it above my monitors, it kind of needs to be that high up. It's like, it's always so difficult to, like, how can you set up, so you have two monitors you can look at and a TV? It's very difficult. Yeah, this controller tends to, I notice this PS4 controller kind of drifts along through the menus. Really annoying. Amateur. I'd like to finish off Squadrons and check out TIE Fighter and X-Wing Alliance again and sort of compare them, because I see a lot of people that loved those older Star Wars flying games and just are not into what those ones are doing at all, the new one. And it does lack that, it does lack the feel and the soul of the older ones and the way that it tells its story. Apparently it was written by Mitch Dyer, who used to work for GameSpot or IGN. And that's why there's like so many women in it and like people of color and stuff. And there's like a non-binary gender person who identifies as they. That's cool. It's nice to see all the representation. It's like almost shocking how much there is. But I guess in a lot of games where there's tons of guys, you just don't even really notice that, right? So it's fine. It's just like, it's noticeable. But I guess it's only noticeable because it's only noticeable because how often it's mostly just men in games, right? So. Firewatch is a nice one. Kind of has like a spooky vibe too. I think I'm just that's gonna be it, and I'm gonna finish off Squadrons Prince. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure with what. We need a new stream game. Maybe I'll put some. Oh, you're not on Discord, so I'll just put some ideas out on Discord, and the people on Discord will decide. Maybe some games that I have to play. Maybe on my Switch or something. I don't really know what would be a good weekend stream game. I guess God of War. How does Discord work anyway? It's just a chat group. It's like a place with a bunch of organized chat rooms. You don't even have to download anything. You can just use it on a browser. Hyperlight Drifter. Oh, there's like a Splatfest going on. That could be kind of cool. That would be fun, and I could play that just for a little bit. Let's see. Can I get on the internet? Gotta use these stupid Joy-Cons. So I lost my bloody Pro Controller. Oh yeah, this'll work. Yeah, let's do some of the Splatfest. Ho 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 ho. No, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream for about 5-10 minutes. Go to the bathroom and come back with some Splatoon. All right, boyo. The new League of Legends music video. No, I guess we could watch that, couldn't we? League of Legends music video. I'm not going to get the copyright, am I? Probably not. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, KDA pop stars and stuff. Maybe I will. I don't know. Let's go more. Is this it? No. You notice how like every single vocal melody is the same now? Yeah, I like the production behind it. I just find, like, I like these parts of it. The chorus is kind of nice. It's full, the comment section is full of angry Koreans. Why? Me seeing the comments about Akalai not liking mathematics, why I don't have any captions on. The lack of shadows and reflection from the opening ceremony? I don't see any angry Koreans in here. Oh, here we go. Pop stars. Ends up just being about math and stuff. All right. Well, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get back with some Splatoon. Okay, in about 10 minutes or so. Maybe I'll see you then. Maybe I won't. See you for now. The Chinese character sings in Chinese and takes center stage at the end. Why? Because it's supposed to be like a K-pop thing. Well, the good thing is, I was going to say the good thing is their anger doesn't mean anything, but it really does on the internet. A few people being mad about something can make a big difference, which sometimes can be fantastic, but in other times can cause big problems. All right, bye for now. I'm going to be back in 10 minutes with